During the month of January, the largest gathering of RVers and van lifers is taking place in Arizona. That's the RTR, the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. And during that time, a lot of people get inspired and want to start YouTube channels. So I decided I wanted to do a video today, give you 7 tips for starting a YouTube channel. Number 1 tip I would say for people starting a YouTube channel is do what you're passionate about, do what you enjoy. That's the biggest thing. If you're producing content or creating videos that you don't enjoy or things you're not interested in, I think the audience on the other end watching is going to know. And over time, you're just not going to be able to produce content because it's just going to become grueling. And particularly your first 100 videos in your first year, your viewership's not going to be very great typically unless you just get lucky and have a viral video. So have fun with it, figure out what you enjoy, and talk about that in your videos. Tip number 2, and this is something that I've really learned in the last couple of months. If you're interested in building an audience and building viewership and getting subscribers and people to watch your video, I would say there's 3 main components. Number 1 is probably just having a really good thumbnail of your video. I've not really focused on that because building an audience and getting people watching my videos is not really the main focus of my channel or in my life. It just happens to be a byproduct. Mostly my channel is produced for family and friends just to let them know about what I'm doing with my life and to talk about things I'm interested in. And so if you enjoy it, you're here. If not, then you're going on to other things. So I've not really put a lot of effort into my thumbnails or titles. But I've noticed where I have put effort into it, then those videos do very, very, very well. Tip number 3, and this is perhaps the hardest, if you have a flip-up camera with a viewfinder on it, which I have on this particular camera, it is really distracting if you're a subscriber and viewer to be watching a video if you're looking up at the view screen instead of at the lens. Right now I'm looking at the lens. Now I'm looking up at the view screen, and when you first get your video camera, the tendency is to look up here at the view camera instead of down here at the lens, and people notice that, and it is really difficult to do. You have to force yourself to think of like minuscule microscopic people inside of this lens right here and talk to them as your audience and just ignore that view screen up there except for composition before you hit the record button. And that is a difficult skill to learn, and it takes time to do that. Tip number 4, it takes time to grow a channel. If you're going to get subscribers, I have 20,000 subscribers as I'm making this video, and that took 3 years to build up. So don't plan on having subscribers immediately or even having money immediately. It takes a long time, and those that go into this trying to make money are probably going to be disappointed. It really takes quite a while to do it unless you're just a wizard with marketing and you're in the right time and the right place for the content that you produce, and for whatever reason YouTube decides to promote those particular videos. So yeah, don't go into it with any big expectations. Go into it because this is something you're interested in doing and something that you want to produce, regardless of earning money or getting subscribers or getting views. Tip number 5 is naming your channel. If it's a video log, like a diary, a vlog, which is what this channel is, then I would say go for your name. Just put your name there, or some version of your name. It's much simpler than doing something really fancy or hard to remember. I think that that's something that I've learned. Like if you try to type in 7 Wonders of the World into YouTube, you're not going to get this channel. You're going to get pyramids and the Wall of China and stuff like that. It's not the best name for search algorithms. So that would be one thing. If you're doing a how-to video or you're doing like a topic-based video channel, then make sure that those keywords are in your channel name. Tip number 6 would be don't worry about your equipment. Use what you have, and that's what I did. Use what you have until YouTube starts paying you money. Once you start getting money coming in from YouTube, then maybe take the YouTube money and buy equipment. I think investing a lot of money in camera equipment is not going to help out your channel. Your channel is going to grow if you have quality topics, and if you're a genuine person. You could start out with just a mobile phone and shooting video that way with a tiny little plastic tripod or leaning your phone against something, and your videos are going to be just as attractive to people as if you invested $1,000. I don't think you're going to get an exponential increase in viewership if you invest $1,000 in camera equipment versus using something that you already have. For me, myself, I just purchased equipment as YouTube paid me money, and I never went out of pocket for buying equipment as an investment and trying to make money off of it. So, hope that helps. So, tip number 7 is to be consistent, to upload videos. I would say once a week or once every 2 weeks. That would be what I would recommend starting out, is just do like once a week and keep uploading videos, and try to jot ideas down on a piece of paper or a marker board or something like that as they occur to you. That way you've got them in the back of your head as you're working on a video for the week. That way it's sort of consistent and low stress in production. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these tips and that they help you if you decide to do a YouTube channel. And if so, I wish you the absolute best as success with your particular YouTube channel. If you have thoughts or tips that you can recommend for a YouTube channel, go ahead and write them down below in the comments. Hopefully those comments will help out others as they are learning how to run their YouTube channel. That's all I have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Savor the moment, and I'll see you in a future video.